Hello? 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 Sorry, I don't know why my voice was like that. Anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome to another stream. How are you all doing? Welcome to another Yapping session. I'm your host, Rain Cohen here. And today, we're gonna talk. No, I'm not gonna do that. I never considered these Yapping sessions as like... It's nothing like a podcast or anything like that. It's just me doing a stream without any, I don't know, anything to focus on other than just talking. Of course, I think about like things that I can talk before stream. Actually, even days before stream, I like think like, oh, maybe I can talk about this on the yapping session. Depending on the situation, at the end of the day, I want people to come here and, well, talk with me. I have mentioned it before, and I'm gonna mention it again. I'm probably gonna keep mentioning it until it's come to a point that it's no longer applicable, but this yapping sessions is not going to be guaranteed for every week. For now, I'm doing my best, but I will eventually like tone it down a little bit. If it was like I could just do 2, 3, or 4 streams just yapping, it's easy, it's not hard to do. But at the end of the day, I just don't want to talk without anything else to show, right? Like at the end of the day, I want to be a gaming streamer, so I'm just gonna keep gaming. I want to play games too. If you have seen the schedule already, I'm gonna play Art Night tomorrow. It's been up for a while now. I didn't touch it at all. I just downloaded it, but I didn't start playing it. It's there. I'm gonna play it tomorrow. So if you are looking forward to that, come and join me tomorrow on stream. And I don't know, like Thursday is a bit weird for me right now. It might be the first stream that I'm gonna push back. Maybe I will. No, not Friday. I can't do it on Friday. I don't know. I might cancel it because I have things happening in my life that I will have to take care of. That happens. That's life. And I always knew that there will be times that I will have to just skip some streams and things. My goal of having at least 150 streams at the end of the year is still going. It's still strong. I don't think it's weak at all. So there it is. How many would I need now? Let's say I have 11 months left, and it's like 12 streams every month. So 3 streams every week still continues. So it's not hard. I can pull that off. Yeah, it's gonna be really easy. Let's be real, it's gonna be easy. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pull that off. No problem at all. So, what was I gonna say? Damn. I had words in my mind, but I forgot them. I just ate food and I made too much food. And it was a perishable food, so I had to eat all of that, and I hate it. I'm bloated. It's a sickening feeling. But anyway, I'm not gonna stick on that. God damn it. My mind stops. Oh yeah, Thursday. Probably I'm not gonna be able to stream Thursday. I don't know yet. We will see that at some point, eventually. I don't know what's gonna happen Thursday. I know what's gonna happen Thursday, but am I gonna be able to make it to stream? We will see that. It may happen, it may not happen. I don't know. I'm not gonna go in depth on like what's happening in my life or anything like that. It's basic IRL stuff. I try to keep everything IRL out of my streams because I don't want people to create a connection with me on that. Like, I want people to think on me just as some guy that play games. Play games really good. That's what I want people to think about me, and nothing else. So for that to happen, I'm just gonna keep IRL stuff out of my streams and everything. But whenever there's a cancel or something happens, I will always say that, but I don't need to share the reason. Screw you, I'm not gonna tell you. The games that are launching, when we talk about that, today is High Guard's launch, right? Like, I didn't check anything about that game. I have no idea what's happening. I can guarantee that people are gonna like review bomb it for sure without even trying. Even if it's good or bad, by the way, I don't know if it's good or bad, but I know people are definitely gonna hate it before even give it a try. I myself am not gonna try it. First stream with a new phone? Well, good for you to have a new phone. I actually don't know what to say when people have stuff like that, like use it well. Keep it running? I don't know. May it aid you on your journeys. That's what I'm gonna say from now on. Oh, I remember you were talking about the phone batteries and stuff, so... That battery stuff happens. I read that the batteries can actually survive longer if you do everything they say you shouldn't do. Like, charge it without it goes 0 and do not overcharge it. Like, don't get to 100 at all when you charge it, stuff like that. There seems to be like a delicate balance that you can follow on battery charges. And you should definitely never listen to what the phone companies tell you to do. 900, I mean 900 cycles, that's nothing. It's like, what, 3 years? I don't know how long my phone was out actually. Like, I think I bought this right at the COVID crisis. It's not even 3 years. Like, I bought my phone at COVID crisis when COVID was happening. When it was really going crazy. Everyone, like, the all the quarantine and everything was happening. So it's definitely like 5 years or something. That's how long my phone has been with me. And it's probably gonna be with me for another 5 years because I don't use it for anything else. It's just there. I only use it to like very basic things. I don't play games on my phones, basically. That's the thing. Like, I don't play games on my phones. I don't like mobile games. So that cuts the usage on phone like dramatically. I use it to listen to music once I'm outside, and that's the only thing that I use it for. I would definitely use and like, I don't know, are there even any more like media tools now? Like the, I think I had a, what was it called? Use it because of work? I mean, if you need to use it, there's nothing else you can do about it. And you will have to buy a new one because if you need to use it for work. But I don't use it for anything else, so it goes well and I don't need to buy it anew. Like, there was back in the day MP3 players, like something like that would be very useful for me instead of just using a phone. Phones are good, but I don't want to buy a new phone when this one's got broken, and if it does, I will have to, because at the end of the day, I need a phone, no matter what. Even though I don't use it, I still need a phone. Oh, AI in the phone. That's what you use. What are you using AI for work? What can you be using AI for work? Because I know what your work is like. What do you do with the AI? Feature that shortens an email. That's the thing that you use AI for. To make things shorter. Does it worth the battery it spent? I legit never used AI in any shape or form. That's the thing. Like, people use all sorts of AI, like leaving aside the grok thing happening on the Twitter, X, whatever you will call, I never even used ChatGPT or anything like that. Because like I don't know what to use them for. I don't have anything to use them for. Yes, I mean, let me check my emails. Hang on, let me check my emails. So in my Gmail, I have 16,113 unread emails. 16,113 unread emails. I'm definitely not gonna go and read them. Oh, look at that. Apparently I get some beta keys on some games. Too bad. I didn't see that. I have been called to the beta on some games. Like that's what I've been doing with my email, to be fair. Like I've been signing up for games and everything. So actually I have lots of interesting stuff coming to my email, but I never check them. Most of them are just like discounts or something like that. GOG.com exclusive discounts. I have an exclusive discount code, but it's already too late. Oh, look at that. I could actually use it for this game. Well. Anyway, I don't really care about that. Again, I never use AI for anything, so I don't really know if there's even anything for me to use AI for. Like people use ChatGPT like crazy. They use ChatGPT for everything. Like they cough and like I cough ChatGPT. What should I do? And they're like, okay, ChatGPT told me to do this, and they do that. And people saw that as like being tech savvy nowadays. So I asked ChatGPT and it said me to do that, so I'm fine. Like it's like they did something really cool. It's like Googling something. I googled that and it's fine. Use ChatGPT a little for what? Like again, I'm genuinely asking because I never ask ChatGPT or any other AI for anything. Like what would you ask to ChatGPT? Because I guess because I don't trust the knowledge that I get. I don't trust what AI says. Not in the like the conspiracy theory type of thing. Like it's not like that, but I know it can make mistakes, so I prefer to just double check all the information that I get. And since I cannot completely trust AI, it's pointless for me to use it. Use it for racing sims. For example, what did you do? What did you ask to ChatGPT? Ask how many liters of fuel. I guess that's understandable. Although I will just write, like instead of writing it to ChatGPT, I will just write the equation on the bar and just Google answers it anyway. But if you talk into it, like maybe that's it. Like, did you talk into ChatGPT or write it? If you talk into it, I can understand the point. Because like I'm thinking writing to ChatGPT, it doesn't really offer any different. It's not faster than just writing it on the Google. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. The thing is, I'm not denying the ability to denying the ability AI can have to aid you. Like I'm sure at some point AI is gonna be a really good assistant. I believe in that for real. But the possibility of giving false information is too high at this moment. Probably if I had a way to use AI, I would probably use it on like games. For example, like I would definitely tune it to the game that I play at that moment and like ask how many dungeons I should run to get this item, for example, right? Like where can I, or that's better, like where can I get this item best? Like where should I grind? And the AI is just telling me to go there and grind there. Again, assistant. I believe it's gonna happen at some point. I mean, currently, like, you know, no need to talk about that at that level because we already know all the companies are spending billions of dollars to work on AI. AI is definitely gonna get better. There's no other way around. After spending that much money, it's definitely gonna get better. Recently, spending on AI is going really crazy. And like, it's not just generative AI too, like they are going big on every sort of like not the outcome of AI, but how can I say it, basically the computing power. Like they are focusing on the computing power. At the end of the day, right now, what's limiting AI is actually the computing power. Like we hit a point in tech that we cannot get better performance on computing with the tools we have or with the specifications we have. Like you can combine the tools to have better, but how long, like how many more tools can you combine to finally crash it, right? Like it's not viable. The tech stopped improving because the computing power we can have is stopped developing. Like we are stuck at that. So I think at the end of the day, when they unlock that, like when they do a breakthrough on the computing power, then AI is gonna get better too, with everything else, by the way. Yeah, the thing is, like, what you'd say, how much more would you need, right? That's what was people saying back in the 80s for PCs, because that's real. At that point, computers could write stuff, you could like write stuff, make presentations, you could print stuff, send emails. That's it. That's what you can need from a computer. Done and done. You don't need anything else. That's it. Like that was the peak. 80s and 90s, computer hit the peak. It couldn't evolve further than that. And what did get into the development system of the computers? Games. With the games, computers had a reason to improve. So they started improving computers more and more. The more computers improved, the games improved, and the more games pushed computers improved and the games improved, and that's going on and on and on. And today we are stuck because the computing power is not improving anymore. They can no longer have a single chip that can have more computing power than this without sacrificing something. Most of the time, it's becoming the heat preservation. Maybe we will see refrigerated PCs for real, like legit refrigerators inside PC type of things. I don't know. But I think what they do at the end of the day, which is like currently the reason AI is stuck, is the same thing, the computing power. Like to work AIs, they need so much power because they need so much CPUs, GPUs or whatever combined, and it generates also huge heat, and they have to dissipate that heat, which requires even more spendings, and that's a trouble. They need a breakthrough on the computing power. So all the money they spend on AI is actually going to improve computing power, and that's definitely going to affect the gaming first and foremost. And in fact, I believe at the end of this journey, more than AI, gaming is gonna have more of a breakthrough. Or they're gonna do something crazy like combining CPU with AI technology, and your CPU is becoming a AI, not sentient. Your CPU becoming an AI. So like instead of doing a computing with the mechanical system, it's gonna do an intelligence computing. Who knows? That's just a fantasy idea I throw out. I don't know if that's even viable. Like if that is viable and someone invents it after hearing this, I would like to have some money for that. Cloud machines are the future? I definitely believe not. I definitely believe not. At the end of the day, there will never be a future where humans won't be happy not owning their own tech. Another way they want AI to impact gaming is good. Like AI itself is not gonna do anything on the gaming. I mean, sure. Uh, Imagine AI as in like the self-thinking and acting NPCs, for example. That's something good, but generative AI for the art, for example, that's a different story. AI is not just generative. Like AI has so many different implications, and I think at the end of the day, AI is definitely going to be the future of the tech. I don't care about Sony paid, but like, get out of here. I think it's not gonna be take long for big corporations to go bankrupt. Like they protected AI gaming in your place. It's not gonna work. AI is open source, so they are not gonna be able to do anything with AI as a like IP or anything like that. Like having a let's play with XSM, not like that, but imagine that. Imagine AI as a like NPCs have a ability to think, right? Normally when you like, for example, kill a group of villagers away from the town, and then you come into town and nothing changed, right? Like no one in town cares about what happened. They don't even remember if those villagers existed or not. But with AI, guards like, there was people from the direction you came and they are dead. What happened there? Did you see them or something like that? And you try to persuade them that you don't know anything. That suddenly evolves the gaming in a really good way. I mean, yeah, they say that. I didn't actually play Werewolves Meet at all, but they say the AI in the NPCs are really good. That makes the game immersive, and I like that. But I think they said it's mostly on the message tool, like when you are messaging, not in the real world. I mean, they are definitely gonna do what I said at some point. Like, AI definitely gonna be implemented in the games like that. But for that, again, we need better computing power. We need a better computing power, and I believe again, all the money they invent on the AI is gonna go for the breakthrough of computing power, which means like the CPUs or something, right? The CPU, that's the one that does the computing most of the time. And that's obviously gonna affect everything that is PC. A new age of computing. Yeah, a lot of people actually like praise the AI NPCs in the Werewolves Meet. I really need to play that game, but like so many things lately. I really have no time to spend on most of the games I like to play. Even again, like I'm not gonna be able to follow this schedule completely, I think, because Thursday I have something to do, and Friday and Saturday. Probably gonna be only day that I'm gonna be free is gonna be Sunday, which is like, I don't want to push the stream to there because I at least want to rest on Sunday. What they do with AI lately is not really interesting. No. Currently, right now, they're not doing anything. Right now, they don't do anything. Right now, they're just trying to understand what they're even doing. They're just throwing money at the problem right now. But eventually, like, I mean, they know the problem. Again, like, the problem is computing power. AI cannot handle the basic processes without need of so much different tools to be working, and it's taking too much computing power and end up taking too much energy and heat and everything. They need to improve like a breakthrough on computing power. How are they gonna do that? Who knows? But eventually they're gonna find it, because this much money spent on AI, this many corporations wasting money on AI, it's definitely gonna happen. I think the main reason companies like Nvidia is also going big on AI is because of this. Because Nvidia without gaming is nothing. Nobody needs Nvidia without gaming. And I always say, you know what? You know that what I said there? What did you say there? I didn't get it. What are they? What did you say they are? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I read your say AI gaming, AI gamer playing instead of you. What's that supposed to mean, by the way? Is there something like that? I mean, there is something like that. That's called botting, but yeah, I know that. Like, it's never gonna work. No matter what happens, AI is never gonna replace art, developers, and gamers. Like, it's not gonna change. I mean, why would AI replace gamers? Who are they gonna sell the games for? Themselves? That's not gonna work in any shape or form. Like, the best AI gamer part of things gonna happen is just bots, but like, there's nothing to do with that. Even AI art is already like losing all the profit of it. Like, nobody's no longer caring about AI art, as in, like, at the beginning it was some sort of like everyone was trying to get into the AI art market. I think they were trying to sell AI art as a regular art, like a normal art, but that's already like broken. And now all AI art is sold so cheap, and even then is nobody buying it. Like, AI art is gonna become something like, I don't know. How can you even describe it? AI, at the end of the day, I think AI art is gonna turn into a tool that you use for personal needs. And it's gonna be like a free to use tool. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna become a free to use tool. There's no profit on the AI art, and there's not gonna be a profit on the AI art because of the how open source AI is. And AI art is really easy to, like, it's not even that hard on the computers and stuff. Like, generative art is not eating that much computing power. Like, the LLM. What is LLM? Large language model. Yes, large language models are the ones that eating the computing power, like the chat GPTs or Groks and others, which is like talking and thinking ones. So that's gonna be the one that's gonna take a long time to work. I mean, not even a long time. You know what? I don't even think it's gonna be taking that long. I'll give it like 2 to 3 years. You know, with the money they are spending on, and they always talk about 2027 and 2028. I'm gonna say, like, before 2030, we're gonna see a breakthrough on the computing power, which is probably gonna, like, it's gonna kill the AI thing, or just gonna make it streamlined, very basic, and shift all the focus back to gaming again. Because at the end of the day, there is no reason to make a better computer other than selling it for games. Like, you don't need consoles for if you are not gonna play game. If you don't need phones, better phones if you're not gonna play games. Again, you don't need better computers if you're not gonna play games. At the end of the day, if you're gonna use office programs, even the shittiest computer can handle that. Yeah, people, the thing is, AI art is turned into something like very simple. Again, I saw someone on the Twitter, and that was the first time that I actually experienced it. I didn't realize that apparently that was AI art, but it was so good and it was so, like, breathtaking. I was like, damn, that's such a good art. I checked it and it was AI, and I was like, huh, that's rare. Like, I normally don't like AI art because they all look same and similar. But this one was unique and I actually liked it. But the moment I learned it's AI, it's not like I lost my enthusiasm about it, but I was like, oh, if it's AI, then it's not that hard to make, I guess, or like, at least I wouldn't pay money to it. The moment I learned it's AI, I wouldn't pay money to it at all. Better computer boosted with AI could actually be interesting, but it's too unsafe and unstable. Yeah, currently the AI is not on the spot that it can be trusted. And yeah, Microsoft forcing it on people is not the right thing either. I don't think they are doing it good. Like they're desperate. Like they know the AI is not working the way they want. So like they try to make it so people like, they make it so it normalizes, right? Like they try to make it normalize. Oh, AI is something we always used. That's what they're trying to do. Welcome, welcome. I mean, the moment I learned it's lose value, I didn't lose my interest in the art itself. But to me, the money value of it is definitely gone. Like the moment I learned it's AI, I definitely wouldn't pay a single money for that. And immediately on my mind, I was like, so if it's AI, maybe I can make it. I don't know how to make it, but like, I know that you don't need any talent to do that. And people will argue like, you didn't know how to write a prompt, blah blah blah. That's not the thing that I believe a talent. You need to know how to write a prompt. I just couldn't. I was trying to find a person. I'm not gonna name them, by the way, for neither reason. Like I'm not gonna point out anyway, and they're not even trying to fake it as if like in normal art. They always say it's I didn't realize it. I just saw the art and I was like, wow, that looks so good. That's so breathtaking and everything. And then I got to their page and they're like AI illustrations and everything. I was like, that was AI. Well, that was underwhelming. But also it was like amongst all the AI arts I saw before, that was really good. Like none of the AI arts was that appealing to me. I read somewhere about the prompt. It was on the Reddit, I think. They say like what you do is just use the tags on the like borrows and places on the internet that categorizes images with tags. So if you use it, you can have a proper prompt because you can pull all the images from the net, type of thing. That's what I know. That's all I know actually. Like I don't really know how prompts and everything is working. Not that I need. Like similar to the ChatGPT part. Like I said, I never used ChatGPT because I don't really have anything to use ChatGPT for. Because like I never needed to ask ChatGPT anything and I don't really trust the information that I get from it. So like I don't really have any reason to do AI art. Even for myself, right? Like screw the selling it to others or showing it to others. Like I'm thinking like, would I use AI art for myself? But I don't really get any, I don't know. Like I'm thinking maybe like I do like creating characters, but if I made them on AI, I don't think I would like it that much. Maybe, like, I don't really know. Maybe I should try using AI a little bit. The thing is, like, as a tool, it looks cool, and I might actually like creating characters with that. Not that I will share them, but I like, for example, I do like writing stuff. I do write stories, short stories, and stuff like that. And once in a while, I go and check. Like, I have a character in my mind. Most of the time, that's a character from a game that I played before, or like, yeah, basically most of the time it's from a game I played before. Like, I go and check the character, and like I portray that character as the main character in my story. Maybe I use generative AI for stuff like that. Like, again, only personal use. Not gonna share it on internet anywhere, but anything. But I definitely not gonna pay money to that. That's for sure. Like, I'm not gonna pay money to any providers. And if I cannot use it without paying money, then I'm not gonna use it, of course. As I said, chat AI, look, or not the chat AI I liked, but assistant AI kinda sounds interesting. It has its own like use as an assistant at the end of the day. But I don't know, like, even if it's like seamless, I don't really know if I would use AI assistant that much. Again, if it can help me in games, maybe. Other than that, I don't think so. Like, I wouldn't, for example, I wouldn't be like, hey AI, just go and pay my bills. Like, I would never do that. No way in hell. Yeah, I mean, sure, environmental impact is a different story. But I'm also talking about the very personal use, like the actual personal use. For example, being able to use it in your computer, because I know there is local stuff that you can do without the need of anything else. But it's all going around and coming to the same thing: computing power. We need better computing power, both for games and AI. So that's gonna be helpful for all of us, because investing on the AI is gonna bring us better computing power, and better computing power will definitely help on games. Well, I can talk about AI for a long time, that's for sure. I'm not gonna say that I'm happy with all AI stuff right now, because at the end of the day, it's hurting me a lot. I was planning to upgrade my PC. Now I'm not planning anything like that at all. Apparently High Guard came out. I don't think I'm gonna check that, but I'm curious about what people saying about it. Let me see. It should be on the Steam, the popular stuff. But I knew that. I knew that people were gonna review bomb it for sure. I don't know if the game is good or not. But I knew people were definitely gonna review Bombit. Again, it doesn't seem like a game that's appealing to me. It's more like it's a game that's already existing. There are a lot of games like this. I don't care about the tiny details they added. For example, I don't care about the mounting at all. I don't know, it doesn't seem like a game that's appealing to me at all. Ah, it's okay. What are you playing? What game are you playing? It's okay, by the way, I'm not even thinking that I will go long today. I'm still tired. On top of that, my shoulders still hurts. And on top of that, I have injured my legs too. So like my body is breaking one piece, like piece by piece. I don't know, I'm dying, I think. Like, this is ridiculous. So I'm probably gonna stop very soon. I did talk though, like I wasn't sure if I should do a yapping session this week or not. But I know I'm not gonna do it next week, and I'm probably gonna reduce the streams a little bit for a few weeks because of I'm going some IRL stuff that I need to take care of. So probably gonna slow down a little bit. We will see what's gonna happen, but I will make sure I'm not gone completely like I have been doing before. Maybe I will yap, by the way, but for example, I don't know, like maybe one yap session and one game session. That sounds better. I might do that. Like next week I might reduce to be fair, this week is probably gonna be like that because I probably gonna skip the Thursday. I'm not saying anything. It's gonna be depending on the Thursday itself, but it feels that way. It feels like it's gonna happen. It is what it is. I don't think tomorrow is gonna be a problem. I think tomorrow is gonna be fine. Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be fine. Yeah, there's no problem tomorrow. But Thursday is not gonna happen, and I cannot again push it to another day in this week. So I'm just gonna skip completely. I'm actually gonna share the renewed schedule. I decided to do that right now, actually. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna reschedule my schedule. The thing is, like, I have things to talk about, but I also want to not go too far in just talking. Again, I said this a lot, and I will keep saying this a lot. The yapping sessions are just for more future stuff. I mean, like, saying it like that is not right either. I don't mind if it's 1 or 2 people or 10 or 20 people. The thing is, in a streamer's life, there is like a weird state. Like when they start streaming, there's like most of the time 1 or 2 people. And eventually it starts to increase to like, let's say 5, 10. And it goes to maybe like 20 people, right? Like 20 people chatting with them in the chat. Now, after that, the chatters do not increase. Even though viewers increase, like for example, let's say 100 viewers are there, but the chatters are still at 20 people. And it goes for a while like that until it hits to a point that the chat is no longer readable. Now, that point is, I don't know if I ever get to that point, but that's not the point that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the 5 or 10 people, you know, like creating a conversation between me and other chatters, talking amongst themselves, not too much, mostly me, but sometimes like passing quotes to each other, stuff like that. That's what I'm seeking, and that's why I created these yapping sessions. I mean, a lot of streamers do that, but most of the time they either go like react to stuff, watch stuff, or they talk about the specific topic their channel is tailored towards. Like politics, for example, which is something that I will never do. So because of that, I never actually put too much pressure on these yapping sessions. I was actually about to forget that today I was streaming too. Like, my mind is completely on the tomorrow's stream because I'm gonna play the Arknights Enfield for the first time. If you are interested in that, come and join me tomorrow. But like, I forgot that I was gonna do a yapping session today, so I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna talk. I've forgot about it. I wasn't late or anything, but it was still like a little bit tight on the schedule. But it's all fine. And I think this is good enough for today too. Like, I don't have much to talk about for now, and I do want to save it for next week's or other weeks. And I actually want to talk about like the games that I play. Currently, like, I was going to talk about the Hightail, for example, but I don't want to talk about it yet because there are still other things that I can do about it. So I'm not going to talk about it until I'm done with it. But tomorrow I'm going to play Arknights, and next week we can talk about that too. And in general, gacha games, since it's a gacha game itself. I might play after tomorrow Arknights. I don't know if it's gonna be a game that I play on stream all the time or just one time. We will see that tomorrow. But I will say, so far so good. Things are going well. And I'm doing things in the way that I like, without stressing things too much. And without stressing things too much, I want to end today's stream too, doing yapping sessions. Like 1 hour is good enough for me. Actually, it needs 2 more minutes. You know what? Get in your face. See the schedule for the remaining 2 minutes. Again, I have to remove the Thursday probably. Like, I don't want to just leave it hanging, you know. I don't know what's gonna happen Thursday, like if I'm gonna be able to come back and stream after I'm done with everything, or I'm gonna be so beat I won't be able to do anything, or even if I stream, it's gonna be like 1 hour or 2 hour stream, which is gonna be a waste. So it's better to keep things the way it is. That's what I'm thinking. So I believe that's good enough for today. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you all. These yapping sessions, I really like it. I really like when you people come and talk to me, so come and talk to me more. But do not feel forced. At the end of the day, this is a journey that we are going to go along for a long time. So no need to worry about things. Take your time. But when you feel like it, just come here. I'll be here waiting you while I'm doing my own thing. If you need a rest that is not filled with drama, troubles, harsh living conditions, just relaxed, chill gaming, I'm here. I'm always here. If you want to talk about it, I'm here to talk about it too. Alright people, until we meet again, stay safe, be happy and be healthy everyone. Goodbye, and I'll see you all next time, which is tomorrow. So come tomorrow. Bye bye.